Right, hello YouTube. I'd just like to do a small, well, probably a large piece on camp cook sets or hiking sets or stoves as well. This is my latest edition. There is a review on it. It's a titanium Avenue cook set. In here you get a 400 milliliter mug, which is a nice size. You can even cook in the mug. I mean, there's quite a large space to cook 400 milliliters. The pot 750 milliliters. Comes with a folding lid. Inside the pot I have a fire steel and a can opener. It's only in the plastic bag just to stop it rattling around. A small teaspoon, a titanium spork, and then I've got a bandana which I use for drying and cleaning the pot or whatever else I need it for. The fuel, and this is a Carrymore X-Lite camping stove in titanium, weighing at 40 grams. So I mean, this is a good solo cook set, ideal for one person, very lightweight, very easy to check your gas. Just weigh your gas bottle when you get it new and keep weighing it, and you'll find out roughly whether there's half of it left or how much you actually use on a trip as well. So you might need a couple of these or a bigger bottle as well. The bigger bottles are generally cheaper than the small ones. The small ones come in around about £4 or £5. So that's the solo cook set in titanium, very lightweight. And then I have a two-person cook set. Which comes in the form of a German mess kit, and another, well, it's like the pocket rocket, but it's made by another company. And so ideal for two people, because here you get one plate or one eating, and there's the second one. Also in here I have a plunger from a coffee maker, which fits very snugly into this cup, so you can make coffee with it. And then when you're finished, you unscrew the plunger lid, and you can drink your coffee. So there's one cup, and there's your second cup. So you have two cups, one large cooking vessel or kettle, whatever you want to do with it, boil water in there or whatever, and obviously you can cook and boil water into these as well. There is a spoon for each one, a knife, and a fork each. Very nice little cook set, ideal for two people when you don't want to carry a lot of weight as well. It's a really good set. Right, next we'll move on to one of my first cook sets, and that's the X-Bit, or the hex bin blocks, the old army stoves. With the old army mess tin, like my fire swing. And I have a second mess tin that fits inside. Another spoon there. And the mug is an old US 44, I think it is, pattern canteen cup. Not a set that I use very often now, but I mean, I still got it. Next we have the anodised aluminium kettle and old camping gas cooker, which is a bit large, heavy, but I mean it did serve a good purpose when I first bought it. A bowl to eat out of, or cooking, 2 of them. A frying pan. And 2 cups. And just a cheap camping knife and fork set. Next is my bigger set. This was actually purchased for a barbecue, to go on the side of a barbecue. The gas in these are really cheap. I mean, you can get them for under £1 a canister. So I mean, and there's quite a lot of actual gas in one of these. I think, I mean, this weighs in at 227 grams. And this gas bottle here has got 230 grams. So I mean, this one here is about £5 or £6, maybe more. And say these ones you can get at under £1 each. The good thing about them is that you can get an adapter that fits into it. Not only does it, you don't need the foot there, but it gives you a more sturdy place to cook. Any one of these cookers will fit onto it. Keep it tight. And then this will screw onto here. And then this clips into here. And then you've got your cooker as normal there. Also, it will give you the other option. It's a bit unsturdy. Of actually screwing onto that plate, and then the cooker can screw onto the top of that, and then it will sit on here again. But as I say, it is a bit unstable like that. I mean, I've never used it like that, but it is good for cheap fuel though. I mean, it is good with the setup with the gas bottle. That gives you a nice sturdy platform to sit on and sit your pots on. Real nice system. And it folds away in its own little case there. But I mean, these are the most commonly used threads on a cooker. So I mean, it will turn virtually any cooker into running on the cheap gas. And that's that set there. This is a set I put together. The old Trangia stove, the windscreen, the pot, which is another can with the edges all bent in, a couple of titanium temp pegs if you need it for obviously the can to sit on. Very lightweight if I want to go that way, but does the job. I've used it a few times. I do prefer something a bit more substantial, but it does boil water, and a lot of the time I will take the Trangia or Trangia style cooker and as a backup fill it up with fuel, because you can shut the lid down and the fuel stays in there, and just chuck it in your backpack. Don't weigh hardly anything. If you do run out of gas, or if something does happen, you can always cook and do everything else. Alright.